Hi guys, today we're going to teach your dog how to search the blind during the protection phase of IGP. The blind search is really considered an obedience exercise. This is where on the IGP field, there are going to be 6 of these blinds. Now, these are the mini blinds that I use for teaching my dog the actual exercise without the help of a decoy. Usually you're working with a 7-foot blind, and usually it's with a decoy. But if you're on your own, you can actually teach your dog the blind skills. Now again, you're going to be armed with the mini blind or even a regular size blind and the dog's favorite toy. In this case, Flex loves the wedge, so we're going to be using that. And once again, it's an obedience exercise. We're teaching him to send out, to actually go out, check the blind, and then get rewarded. So with that said, we're going to get started. Now, I usually have my dog posted, or I should say somebody posting my dog when I'm doing the exercise. I try not to put him on a down, run back, and then send him into the blind. I would like for somebody to actually hold him back as I build him up, run, place his toy, and then send him. The reason being is I want to maintain that drive going into the blind. We want to create that association. Sometimes if you put them on a down, or if you do it too often, you put them on a down, place a toy, the drive tends to dissipate a bit. And then you find that eventually that becomes part of the whole training process where he just kind of saunters in and gets rewarded. So we're going to try and keep the blind, or keep the drive fairly high, with the help of our cameraman today, because my spotter is not here. So he's going to be holding him back on his double rig prong to make it a little bit easier for him while he films the video. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Ready here. Yeah. Good boy, buddy. Good boy. That a boy. Yeah, that a boy. Gary. Good job. Hold. That's it. Right, that's step 1. Ouse. Take that from you for a bit. So what we do, we send the dog to the open blind with his toy in the blind. Now, you saw my cameraman was holding the dog back as I loaded the dog. I ran into the blind, placed the toy, came back, grabbed the dog, pointed at the blind, gave the command, rear, and sent the dog. Now what we're going to do is what I call wagon wheel. We did it straight on. The next one is going to be a slight degree to the right, so maybe about 30 degrees, and we're going to do the same thing. Send him in again. Let's do it. All right. Yeah. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Ready? Ready here. Yeah, good boy. Oh, get that. Oh. Get that. Gary. Good boy. Yeah. All right, let's set it up over here. Good boy. Sit. So we did it at about 30 degrees off from center. Now we're moving out a little bit more, closer to 45 degrees. And what we're doing is, once again, we're wagging wheeling all the way around. Hopefully we can make it adjacent to the blind and then eventually slightly behind the blind. But you get the drift. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Good boy. Yeah. Ready? Ready here. Yeah. Good boy, Flex. Good job. Oh. Oh. Good boy. Gary. Good boy, Flexi. Good boy. Notice we're still maintaining that power going into the blind. It hasn't dissipated. And now we're moving again adjacent with the blind. We're moving straight in from the side. Let's see what happens. Oh, 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 yeah. Good boy. Right here. Yeah, Flexi. Good boy. Oh, oh, good boy. Gary, let's bring it over here, buddy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Good boy, Flexi. Right here. Good boy, Flexi. Good boy. Oh, oh. Good job. Let's do it. Let's go a little bit more behind the blind. Now, We're just slightly behind the blind, behind that left leg. So now the toy should just partially disappear. Let's see if there's going to be a change in behavior. All right. Oh. Here. Yeah, good boy. Good boy, buddy. Oh. Oh. Good job. Oh. Good boy. Gary. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Here. Yeah, good boy. Yeah. Oh. Pass auf. Oh. You ready? You ready? Here. Yeah, good boy. Good job. Nice. Gary. Good boy. Down. Perfect. So in this one session, and again, this is a finished dog. Flex is already doing blind searches, holding barks, but he's been taught with the use of a decoy and the larger blinds. So this is great because today this was new for him, using the mini blinds and the toy for checking the blind. We're gonna try one more. Now we did the last one from behind. We're gonna do one more from behind. I'm gonna send him in. He's gonna get rewarded as usual. However, I'm not gonna meet him on the same side. I'm gonna run to the other side and meet him so that eventually he learns to grab his toy, come out this side. Later on, that will, let's say, escalate to where now he gets a toy there, comes out, and he gets another toy from me. So again, our trade Z game. Let's try it and see what happens. Who got that toy? Who got that toy? You ready? Ready? Ready here! Flex! Yeah, atta boy! Good boy! Oh! 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 Yeah! Good boy! Good job! Excellent work, my friend. Down. Beautiful. So there you have it. Whew. Out of breath. So you know you're training right, but not only is the dog breathing hard, we use the handler are also breathing hard. The last one, from behind the blind, dog goes in, gets rewarded, and we meet him on the other side. Like I said, later on, once he gets the reward from the blind and we meet him on the other side, we're going to meet him with another toy. At which time he's going to relinquish the first one, come up and grab the second one. And that's how we can teach him to round the blind. Now with that said, let's say the dog runs into the blind, grabs his toy. I run here. As he grabs the toy and he comes up and I call him, I do this. I literally stimulate with the other toy, but notice how tight I am to the blind. I literally come back in line with the blind. I don't come out like this. This would eventually, if you do it often enough, teach the dog to round the blind wide. We want to keep him tight. So he grabs that, I do this, boom, and we do that every time. And then through habit, muscle memorization, the dog learns to grab, round, and get the secondary toy. This is part one of how we teach the blind search. I hope this video was very informative for you guys. If so, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe to our channel. Don't forget as well to hit that notification button at the bottom of your screen so this way you'll be notified when we have new videos. Take care, guys.